Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns with me, Bardon. Right, we're gonna get on with this. Going down here, that looks a bit broken. Hello there, everyone. The supervisor has the look of a stuffer shack manager with delusions that he's on a career track, rather than what he is, a disposable dime-a-dozen resource. Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed you when you first came in, but I only found out that you were starting an hour ago, when you suddenly showed up in the system. Weird glitch or something. Normally we'd watch an orientation thread and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day, but you're going to need to clean up some blood. Maybe a lot. Cleaning up other people's messes is what I do. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just get things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today, so try to stay invisible and don't get in any trouble. Otherwise, they're going to call me. I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note in your file. Straighten up this floor and stay out of trouble. Got it. I hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool would attack a Telestrian corporate office and think they can get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs cleaning. Good luck and welcome to Telestrian. Cheers, buddy. Okay. Do we actually have to do the cleaning? So he went that way. Interesting. Right, so this is where the two gun emplacements were, right? So I'm gonna go through this door. I was hoping to find out something about the head of security by just wandering around. I guess we will at some stage. Looks like you could get access panel off easy, but the Telestrian technician could turn around at any moment. Okay, so we need to find a reason to get him out of here. As the Telestrian tech jockey turns to speak, you notice a panel has been removed from one of the land racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvent on my servers. We don't have enough crews. We could actually do that though. If they say it's an intrusion, then that's good enough for me. Or this one. Soka! I get it. You never get the straight dope around here. He lets out a big sigh while shaking his head in agreement. I get it. Silverstar was already in here, hounding me. Like a Matrix tech could have stopped a decking intrusion. Now I've got to execute a full diagnostic on the land racks before he comes back for his security report. He told me this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the Telestrian corporate value of efficiency. I think his investigation is going to be more about who to pin this on than about finding answers. Do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry, yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, right? Okay, so he leaves. That means then we can do this. Okay, let's remove the access panel. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop when you place a chip inside. Okay, good. And then we can do this as well. The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half disassembled hardware. Some of it is loose. Take some of the LAN parts. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Now let's continue on. So we're finished in that room. And I want to spend some more points now. So I might actually put some into, if we can do it, into charisma. Got willpower, charisma, here we are. That. Okay, so we get another one. Corporate or security? It's so difficult. I'm gonna go with security because the guy's the head of security. Actually, we could probably pick another one if we do this. Yeah, let's go corporate as well. Okay, so that's just up there. Then I want to increase my chi blast and then let's see. Let's take that one out. Okay, so we got 7 left. Don't need any drone stuff. Let's do that because we forgot to redo that when we retried the other one. So that's going to be fun to be able to do when we're surrounded by people. And yeah, that's enough for that. So let's move on over here. Let's go through this office now. Hey there, buddy. A filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He is clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry, I tracked that dreck all over the floor. He shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened to the night watch. Me either. You think you're done with the vent for the day? They want me to get this room back in order. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Sure did. It's not like the guy who's there is going to do anything. 2 men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raoul, I know and you know that there's nothing in that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. This suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck. But today isn't the day for Telestrian Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I have got to go upstairs and report. Okay. So he's gonna leave. This guy then is gonna pretend that he went in. Yeah, and then we're gonna have the chance to maybe go in ourselves? No? Are we too... We must be too big to use the vents. Okay, but this is what we wanted to get to though. Matrix emergency power junction. Install the comlink chip. The access panel comes off quite... Okay, same as before. Right, so that's done. Get some more karma. So I want to talk to you next. What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My super says there's more cleaning to do. The top floor may only be accessed with the express authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. You can head to the lower floors if your supervisor wants. Okay, well, I better get back to it. So the other one was, hey, I found something. I didn't read the whole thing. We've been in there, so let's go to this room. There's a couple more rooms before we're done on this floor anyway. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show the terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. You failed in your duty. Oh, is this person going to get... Are they going to get shot and then we have to clean it up? Or We're not going to clean up, but still, that'd be piss us off if we did. I know it's duty above all, but you security types for you security types, but I am the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. Right now it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. Okay, so he leaves. We get to talk to you then. The wage slave is on the edge. He's staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands to his face and his fingers twitching nervously. Well, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know, the guy who said life isn't fair, he was talking about me. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right, there is no reason I should let security push me around. He steals himself. Just do it quick. You place the cables and data chip around the terminal casing. Okay, I don't think we're going to be able to do... It would only take a few moments to install the chip, but the wise course of action, well... Okay, yeah. He's not a very loyal wage slave, though. Okay, so we did it, so now you should get lost, right? Thank you so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Would you mind clearing out of here for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this just between us. Okay, will do. You get lost. And then as soon as you're gone, we can access this other terminal. Okay. Same deal. Got a couple of karma. Okay. Don't blow your cover. Find the agent sample. Okay. So we've done that. We've planted all of the... Have we planted all of them? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I think we did. But we should check around to see what... We haven't learned anything about this guy, though. We're supposed to do that before doing anything else. So there must be something that we've missed. Oh, still access this terminal. Apparently not. Okay. The game just shows that we can access it. Now, how about... Why can't I get into here? Let's see what it said here about talking to this guy. Need to go upstairs. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Ah, there we go. We were planting... Obviously, that's what he told us. So only when we had all of them done could we actually do it. Okay. Hey, I found all these chips on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns his back on you and has a brief conversation. Then he turns back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Ha ha ha. You said we couldn't go up, but yeah, we're going up anyway, buddy. See ya. Yes, we're ready to go. Although we still didn't learn anything about him. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet, after a time in Celestial Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to executive floor and your goal. Now, what I'm wondering about is, could I have gone downstairs and learned something about him down there before meeting him? Because that would have been good. Now we're on his floor. So his office is that way. I'm going to go this way. And see if we can find anything out about him by talking to people. Hey, this is a restricted area. Oh, sorry. You can't go. Okay, sorry. My apologies. Okay, I think they'd rat us out if we did that. And they're not likely to talk to us, so I guess you just go in and try and wing it. Okay, there he is. There you are. It seemed that some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it is duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it. And from a janitor, no less. No, I am speaking of my 3rd and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishment must be given where required. Now, please start filling out the report on the datapad. I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Okay, now maybe we have a chance to learn about him by looking at the works of art or something. Your comic begins to ring, you pick it up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I am tracking Silverstar. He's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movement. Hurry, mon ami. Okay. This shows the profile of 3 elves in Telestrian security uniforms looking upwards at a flag flying the Telestrian logo. The plaque reads duty. Okay. Let's push the frame. The frame clicks into place and the painting slides back into the wall. Okay. So duty was the first one, vigilance was the last one. Depicted is a clock tower at a train station downtown Portland in the tier. The plaque reads efficiency. Okay, let's leave it alone. Next one. This is a photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Telestrian colours in a staggering formation, cutting a swathe across a ripping field of wheat. The plaque reads unity. Okay, leave it alone. Let's check here. There's an open bottle of expensive scotch in a single glass. Appears to have half empty and half smoked cigar. Okay. This painting shows a wild mountain landscape with cloud ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads Independence. Okay. And then this next one. The painting of a small lighthouse is in a tense storm at night, perched on a rock outcropping. Its light stabs out into the darkness. The plaque reads Vigilance. Okay. So let's go. We're going to go this one and then that one, I think. That's the 3rd one. So push this one in. The frame clicks into place and the painting slides back to the wall. He has a few guards, a tech worker and a very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom and is beginning to question them. Okay, let's do this one then. And push that one in. The frame clicks into place and the painting slides back into the wall. Okay. There's no... okay. I thought it was just 3. He had 3 things, right? But nothing happens. Wait. What's in here? This is the safe that had a large DMA scanner on the front. Most likely key to Mr. Silverstar. Okay. Push in the 3 things. Ah, now it's changed. Okay, pick up the half-smoked cigar. Nice. And then we can use that on the safe, right? Oh, that opened... Pushing those 3 in opened this door. I get it. I was wondering what did it do, but I just noticed that the door had opened. Okay. Put the moist end of the cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Let's take the sample. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked this executive elevator, and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Okay, certainly do that. Where is the executive elevator? This way? Oh yeah, it's around the corner, isn't it? There wasn't anything in here that we could get, was there? Probably not. Let's just get out of here. Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron! Good morning, Detective McCluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk broadens. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Drek for brains. Make the wrong choice. I'm going, but one day you and I are gonna go round and round, McCluskey. I'm counting on it, asshat. Okay, so we get to go see Mr. Telestrian. The estate. From the floor of the Lone Star cruiser, you watch the top of the downtown corridor's office building disappear, replaced by grey overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistle to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design a blend of old world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt. You're dragged onto the driveway, where McCluskey pulls a nasty looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green clad ghosts, special forces troops from Tarangir. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. Okay, cool. Let's do it. He's got some of the same art that the security dude had. Or at least that's what the picture looked like. Let's talk to this dick. Glusky smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time, troll. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tangier, and one of the richest men in Seattle. And he holds your leash, right, McCluskey? You're his lapdog. Or, sorry, you his lapdog? His eyes say, I'd love to kill you now, but his mouth continues to smirk. I got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? honor. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Not gonna happen, buddy. Mr. Quoth. The fussy elf with the air of Victorian butler studies you from toes to horn before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in the office. Thank you, Jeeves. He's not amused. Delighted to be of service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestrian's office. Some people find that they need time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestrian is not one to be kept waiting long. Okay. Right. Yeah, we're not going to tarry. We're going to have a bit of a look around, though. Because why not? Hey there. Alaron. There's a twinkle in Alaron's eyes that wasn't there when you spoke at the Seamstresses Union. It is good to see you again. There's much to do. You run in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all, Sudapop. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestrian. Perhaps I can be of service again. Okay. Upstairs is off limits. So why do I want to go up there? Wait, did I just see? Oh, I guess it didn't. I thought you could interact with that for a second. Guess not. Right. Okay, yeah, we can't even try to go upstairs. How about on this side? Same thing. Just brings you to the bottom. Okay. Well, it's nice to see all your fancy stuff. Can't go anywhere except in here, so that's where we're going to go. Right. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating cold, a practiced smile comes on his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your bedder's mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, ma'am. How do you intend to settle your debt? Once my current assignment is complete, I would be happy to discuss working off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrian. That discussion may happen one day, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they remain in my debt until such time that I decide that debt is repaid. There will be no negotiation on that point, however. Already don't like this guy. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you look what you look. Oh, sorry. That's a T. Why you took. I'm interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security team up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunting expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestrian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive her for her trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you got out okay, Marie-Louise. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up there and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this woman. We will speak of it later, in private. Now then, Sodapop, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alludes to. This is a rare opportunity for a woman of the street, such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. Okay. When we're trying to be nice, we still get in trouble. There's a weight in Telestrian Library, a sense of magnitude, of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You're in the presence of history. Okay, interesting. Right, let's see what's going on here. Lady and gentlemen, this is Sodapop. She is the troll who saved my daughter and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brockhaus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Lofweir, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brockhaus speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, testing them as if they were a delicacy. My Lord Lofweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows. Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Sodapop, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magical awakened animal, like a wyvern or a hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's the physical embodiment of an intersex spirit from another plane of existence. Is that why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner in this case being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirits call upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be truly disgusting ritual, the shaman severing the insect totem implants the spirit into the host, willing or not. Then it's feeding time. Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. What's this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who likes cosmetics? Funny kid, but it's no laughing matter. This is a bigger than hunting down an insect shaman or putting a few 9mm rounds into a bug. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once a nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find and then planting more insect spirit into the fresh corpses, again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario. Faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, Sodapop. It is an invasion. My Lord Lofreer knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. Then why don't you just fire cruise myself into the Brotherhood and call it a day? You have engaged the enemy. You know why? The insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself exists on two planes. It cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Her Telestrian biotechnology and agriculture division worked with my Lord Lofweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from the host. The formula, a fluorescing astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect the insect spirit. Now, that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off of insect index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astral bacteria strain. They've created some prototype launchers, which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells would discharge a high-velocity stream of bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. It stomps bugs dead. Got it. Crudely but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. I'm flattered. The painted elf grins and his red lipstick catches the light. You should be. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Soda Pop? You had me at killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis and I'll get it done. Excellent. He claps his hands as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brackhouse raises his hands and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what ability that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We will need her to get on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Soda Pop. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Telestrian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go and we'll bug right out of here. He sighs. Yes. Speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Quoth. He is highly resourceful. Okay, cool. I've got some more karma. Right, so we're going to spend our karma, and then next time we'll do the actual mission, I think. So what are we going to spend it on? We could go for quickness. Where else I'm going to put it in? Okay, main component used to calculate the chance to hit with ranged weapons. We don't really use them all that much. Helps reduce the chance to be hit by physical attack. So that could be good. That'd be 13 to do that. Strength, do by 8. And then close combat, that'd be 14 to do that. Yeah, I want to do these instead. So 1, 2. The next time maybe we can go into dodginess or something. And I want to actually do that as well. Okay, I like that. Let's confirm. And next time we are going to go on the mission, so it's going to be fun. And I hope you join me then. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.